It is the beginning of a new month, which means it is time for another spreadsheet video. My name is Sydney and I love my reading spreadsheet. I am in this thing almost every single day. I've put hundreds if not thousands of hours into it over the past few years. I absolutely love it, and every month I transition it from one month into the next. So today it is April 2nd. We are going to transition our March spreadsheet into our April spreadsheet. I'm also going to go through and make sure that everything is up to date and all of my challenges are fully filled out. We're just going to check in on everything, one sheet at a time. So first up is going to be our main sheet. This is where I keep track of all the books that I've read so far that month. We are going to start by dragging up the next month, April. We're going to drag that up to the end of our most recent reads. We're going to make sure that is where it should be. Now the way my spreadsheet works is that there is some stuff over on this side, so I do need to go over here and delete these cells and shift them up so that everything goes back to normal. So now we are going to start filling in a few other things. We'll see how many books I read this month. I read 11. That is not my best month, but that's okay. We're going to see how many pages I read. 3576. 3576. So I did read longer books this month. That's awesome. We will come back to this portion in a second. Alrighty, so I do need to make sure that everything is filled out. Clearly, I slacked off this month in writing lists of tropes and things that happen in every book, so I'm gonna have to do that real quick, but I'm gonna make sure all of these are good. They sure look like it. Alrighty, everything else is filled out. I do just need to take a bit of time to write a little bit of blurbs about what each of the books are about. Okay, I do believe that is all filled out. And all of this down here, again, auto-populates. Gotta fill that out, but this is all auto-populated. All of that is good. I've been reading a ton of audiobooks. Okay, that all looks good. There is one other thing I need to do on here. I did already finish a book so far this year. This is a new sheet. Let me just put this over and then we'll go over that in a second. No. There you go. Okay. Books on Radar is a new thing. I used to just put them down below, but down here now I'm writing out all the books that I want to read this month, aka my monthly TBR. And then over here are the books on Radar, aka all the books that I want to get to kind of soon, as well as all of the books that are coming out in the next few months. This is where I keep track of all my new releases. Alright, we're going to skip over challenges for just a second and go over to fanfic and get this sorted out. My friend and I watched The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit because he's never seen it before. And whoops. And it absolutely sent me back into my fanfic days for The Lord of the Rings. I, back in the day, back in high school, was the biggest Back and Shield shipper. I read so much Back and Shield fanfic, it wasn't even funny. And as I get older, yes, I still absolutely ship Back and Shield, like for sure, but I'm now such a huge Barduel shipper. As you can see, I read like every Barduel fic I get my hands on. Oops. So let's see, I read, yeah, quite a lot. Right, 256, 229, 256, 229, 256, 229 words of fanfic. Let's see how many books that equates to. Probably not that many, but I felt like it was a lot. So my calculation is I divide that by the average number of words on a page. Oops. Oh no. Okay, I definitely read way more than I thought I did. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's a lot of pages of Barduel fanfic. And then divided by the average number of pages in a book. Yep. 3 books of Barduel fanfic. Oops. Worth it. Okay. Total number of books, 3.05. That's so funny. Alrighty. Where are we? And number of pages. Cool. Total number of pages. Oops. Total number of books. Right there. My bad. Alrighty, so number of books. Number of books total is going to be 14.05. 14.05 books this month. Okay, I lied. This is actually my most read month this year so far. Great. Number of pages is going to be 4492. 4492, and I'm giving it an extra one to me. All right, yeah, look at that number go. Well done, well done. Bartle brought me over the edge. Perfect. Alrighty, so now that fanfic's all good, we're gonna bring over my 4 stars for fanfic. I did have a few. Let's see. Actually, were there any others so far? No. Yes, there was a once 4-star. That's gonna go there, and nope. These 4 stars, and these 4 stars. So I also don't publicly post my star ratings. This is just in my spreadsheet, and because you're inside my spreadsheet right now, you get to see it too. I love every fanfic writer ever. These are more so for me to be like, all right, when I go back and reread my nostalgia things, like which ones am I going to prioritize? Obviously, like I have God tier ones that I will go back to and see. I do reread, you know, and I reread the ones that I really liked last time. Alrighty, so you are good now, which means I need to update my normal book 4 stars spreadsheet. I still have not yet had a 5-star book this year, and that's kind of scary. Sorry, did I say 4-star? I mean 5-star. Sometimes it's very hard to talk and do this stuff at the same time. Yeah, I've gotten kind of close. I've gotten 4.5. I don't think I've gotten to 4.75 yet. I don't know if I'm just being too picky, and for like every bad thing I chop it down to 1/4 star or something. I don't know if it's a me thing or if it's that I just haven't found a 5-star yet. I used to be way more lenient with my star ratings. Like if I go back up, I'm sure most of these would not be 5 stars again. But that's okay. This is just a first star rating. Yeah, let's see. What has been my highest? Yeah, 4.5. I had 3 4.5s right in a row. And then another 4.5, another 4.5. 4.25, 4.25. Yeah, nope, just 4.5s. That's all. This one actually was also a 4.5 star. But that's it for that. Alrighty, so then our next thing is going to go our challenges. We're going to do every letter challenge for book titles, author last names, and then read a book by an author from 15 different countries. I do have a few of those to add, and then every continent, read the rainbow, and 'tis the season. So let's see what we can add for here. Alrighty, that is going to be all for the challenges. A lot of these authors have 3 like words in their name. Like 1 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them. So I was Googling being like, which one is their last name? Like, I don't know. I'm happy with how much I got put in here. I've now checked off 2 more countries. Oh, no. Oh, Ireland is a double. That's rough. Well, that's okay. We'll get there. That means I'm a third of the way there, and I'm a third of the way through the year. I think I'm doing pretty well. Alrighty, so the next thing we're going to do is going to go to our Read the World challenge. And We're going to do world first. So I updated Ireland. That's going to be more now. Where's Ireland? There you are. It's going to be higher number now. That's awesome. This one's going to be pretty quick. That means I get to update this to a little bit higher. That's good. And then I added Grenada. Where are you, Grenada? There you are. Go down to the word. Grenada, where are you? There you are. Alright, so it takes place there, and oh, I need to go back to Ireland. And an author is from there. Perfect. Author is from there, and the book, and I gave that 3.75. I need to go down to Ireland. Whoa. Where'd you go? Alright, there you go. Because, well, yeah, that makes no sense. The book also takes place in Ireland, and she's from Ireland. Alright, cool. So then the rest of this is states. So out of all of these, I googled TJR is from Maryland, which so is BK Borison, so I think, no wait, I think I just lied, I don't know. If you're in Maryland, okay, well anyway, this is what the world is looking like. You can't really tell. Maybe if we go down to America map, we'll be able to tell. Nope. Neither of the American maps. Poor Central America is kind of off the map, but anyway, Grenada's right there. It's colored in, I promise. That's okay. Alright, let's go find Maryland. Alright, I just have a few US people to put in for their map. Here's what we're starting with. Let's see what we end with. Okay, yep, app did absolutely nothing for the states. That's okay. I'm not like for the countries, I'm actively going up towards other countries, but for states, those just happen when they happen. But even still, me not actively looking for people from other states, I've gotten a huge portion in there. And actually, something that is new that I did last month is that right here, I calculated, like I have a new, you can see I have a new formula right there to count how many states I've done. So I have done, and then this calculates percentage. So I have done 62% of the states without even meaning to, which I think is great. And then out of countries, 3.72% so far. That's okay. That's okay. That is why we're actively, oh, excuse me, what we're actively working towards. So we've done 9. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alrighty, some tropes. I have not updated this. I think Alien's still on there. Let's see. Abducted. But yeah, alright. But I don't think anything else is on there. No, I'm not gonna put that on there. I'm not gonna put that on there. Humans at the Gates. This is a third in the series, so I won't do it. No, I won't do it. I won't do it. I will put the Wicked Bargain in there. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put the Wicked Bargain in there. No. No, yes, yes. Alright, those are the 3 that we're going to add into tropes. So you are YA fantasy, YA fantasy. So you're both going to be that color, and you are so very adult fantasy. Aggressively adult. Alright, Wicked Bargain. Where can we put you? Oh, you're already in here. Hello? Alright, well I put it under Found Family. Hello? There you go. Pirates and Queer Rep. That's right. I added pirates in there. Alright. I don't have Rose Bargain. No, I don't. Okay. Where can we add you? Okay, I put it under Royal Ex-Commoner, even though she's part of the peerage. He's still royal. And Regency. And Love Triangle. And then lastly, Children's of God of Fighting Men. Also, I don't know if I'm going to add it to any of these. It might not have any tropes. Okay, I feel like I could put in Royal Ex-Commoner and Slow Burn and maybe Touch Them and Die. But honestly, just even in book 1, I'm hoping they get together, but I'm not even sure they do or not. So we're not going to put it into tropes. content, however, we will be adding some books. I think the last thing on here was Aliens. That feels right. Alrighty, I will fix those up later. They're not very pressing. Alrighty, that means the next thing we're looking at is books owned. I don't know if I have checked these off yet or not. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I already took this off of my reading spreadsheet because yep, I'm unhauling it. I'm never gonna read it again. Let's see what's next. Own Crown of Midnight. I already had that checked off because it was a reread. Pretty sure I already checked this one off. Yes, we have read it. Technically, I got 60% of the way in. That counts. Let's see. Liddy Own, Whispering Night. Pretty sure I checked you off as well. Yep. I like to check them off as I go. This is like the one thing I will get myself to do. I don't think this is in here because I'm also going to unhaul this. Yeah, nope. And even though I own 2 of you, I technically have read. Yep, checked off both of those. That's good. Alright, and then I did just read this, finished it yesterday. Check. Alrighty. That page is good. We are. Let's do a little TBR update. Yep, 25.1%. Except now, actually something that is going to be fun and different for this one is that I've decided that every quarter I'm going to update this. So it's actually, well, it's actually today, but that's okay. Alrighty, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to count how many there are and how many I've read out of that genre. And this is going to take me a hot minute. Just check my math to make sure I counted everything correctly, and I did. I've read 197 out of the 786 books that I own, and so now I'm going to calculate the percentages of these. Okay, and now I'm going to highlight these colors based on their percentages. So purple is in the 10s, or in the zeros. This dark red is in the 10s. The 20s are in this pink. The yellows are, oh sorry, orange. So like obviously the better color the better. In the beginning I had a green, which meant over 50%. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to do here is if it green means the percentage got better compared to last time, red means it got worse, and yellow means it stayed the same. Okay, so even though these numbers look bad, look how many of the categories that I actually read better in, which means like my nonfiction, my fairy tale mythology, my fantasy, my romance, my young adult fantasy, and my classics and my total all have better percentages than they did 3 months ago. I am very happy about that. Travel and photography and historical romance, those make sense to me because I collect them a lot. I'm just so attracted to them and I don't read them as much as I should. And then these are the ones that are left are the ones that I don't really read, and so I literally just did not read any of them, but I also didn't acquire any, so I'm quite happy with how that looks compared to like earlier when it was like either bad or good. Okay, cool. We're not doing anything for movies owned. We are moving on to series tracker. And what we're going to do for this is, well, no, thank you. You're not a series. You are a series, but I'm not continuing you. You're a series. I am continuing you. I'm pretty sure I already checked you off, though. Let's find you. Yes, I already checked you off. Alright, you're a series that I reread. So let's see if I can find you. Yep, italicized means I reread. What's next? Not continuing, not a series. I did finish this series off. Let's see. Aha, has not yet been checked off, and so this year's color is this purple. Okay. Now we're continuing on, not a series. You are a series, but you're just a duology. I'm gonna put you in anyway. Alright, series tracker, just to make sure you're not in here at all. Okay, just to make sure I do eventually get to it. And I'm going to already color you off. Oops, that's not the correct color. Alright, we're gonna add you. Oops, I went the wrong way. I gotta go left to right. Silly me. This is what I do every time I add a new series into the docket. It is an ongoing series. And you know what? I don't even know what the series is called. Is it called The Rose Bargain? I don't know. I'm gonna go to Goodreads and find out. Because when I went to go read this book, I read it because Goodreads said it was a single book. Like a standalone. See, like, it's not like #1 of this series. But when I finished it, it definitely is a duology. Yeah, okay, so unknown title, unknown second book, unknown everything. Okay, cool. Either way, I'm going to make this say, hey, you're not here yet. Did I do the right shade of gray? Yeah, I did. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, cool. Number of books, there's 2 of them, which means there's 1 that's unread, but I am up to date, so I'm okay. Who knows what you're called? We don't know. Alright, cool. We continue. You are a series. I doubt you're already in here, but I did just start you. Instead of finishing series, I am unfortunately starting them. That's okay. That's okay. It was a really good series. I don't know how long it is. I think it's 4 books. I don't know. I have no idea, actually. Alright, but I did read you. So you are good to go. Let's see. Hopefully Goodreads will be a little bit more forthcoming about this series. I don't even know if it's still continuing or not. Alright, so it's called Gale Song. That's incredibly helpful. 7 works? What? Who knows? Alright, let's see if I can get your name in here. Shauna Wallace. Okay, cool. I don't know. Alright, Dreams of Fire. You know what? We are going to read the actual books first and then go back to the novellas because I said so. Unless somebody tells me otherwise, then I will do that. I don't know. 2.5. Oh, crap. Okay, fine. 2.5. And then we'll go back to the prequels. Hey. Oh, formatting. Has anybody read this series? It was so graphic, but I could not look away. I think I'm realizing that I really like... Oh, you're not out yet. I think I'm realizing that I really like cozy fantasy, and so this kind of scared me a little bit. It's okay, though. November 2025. Oh, okay. Well, I'll get to it this year, then. Let's see. Are you out, though? Published 2024. Yeah, you're out. You're fine. Alrighty. Which means I can read the 2 prequel novels, 2024, 2025. Oh, actually, that's perfect. Okay, yeah, I'll read the prequel novels before this one comes out. Awesome. Alright, so you're going to go there, you're going to go there, you're gone. Let's find this, Dreams of Chaos. Cool. Alright, so you're not out yet, but the rest of you are, which means I am sure as heck not up to date on this series. So there's 7 of them? Okay. So there's 7 books. So far, I guess. 14%. That's okay. Alrighty, and you're a standalone. Okay. Series tracker is up to date. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to author tracker. I don't know if I read any of my authors that I'm tracking this month, so this might be a very quick little update. Oop, I sure did indeed. Well, now I'm not entirely sure if I want to continue with you. Yep, nope, she's gone. The end of the series really bummed me out. So, yep, no longer gonna track you. Bye. Alrighty. Nope, haven't read any of you recently. I will though. Oh, I will very soon. Okay, work through the H to J, no. See, these authors come in and out like crazy. I add a lot. I have so many books I want to read in my life. I'll get to them all eventually, hopefully. Hopefully, goodness. Alrighty. Author tracker is good, and I haven't started on any of those. That means that is the end for today. This took me an hour and 20 minutes. So the next thing I do usually is I go through and I type up reviews and I add them into my Goodreads. Sometimes I'll do it in the moment, and sometimes I like to wait a little bit, either because I'm busy or because I just want more time to put my thoughts together. But for this month, the spreadsheet is all updated. If you have any questions about my spreadsheet, please go ahead and ask. If you like this spreadsheet, I do have it. I have a free version with not all of these sheets. There's last year's version down in the description below, and I also have a paid version where you can pay $5 to get access to this full sheet. Not this one. I have templates available, and it's a really nice way to support me because clearly I put a lot of thought and energy and effort into this. And if you like tracking your books and having statistics and just reading and being in the bookish world, this is a really great way to support me in that. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching this one. This spreadsheet will make an appearance every month forever. So I hope you like it. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.